Hello and welcome to a Green Man video. I'm Matt, this is Green Man Videos on YouTube, youtube.com/greenmanvideos. So, this video I'll be talking about the Worldwide Developers Conference 2012, which is to kick off in literally a few hours' time. So, the Worldwide Developers Conference is an annual event. It's a week-long event from Apple in San Francisco. Worldwide Developers Conference. This is when Apple give developers for software 1 week's worth of events, and the week is kicked off with a keynote on, it's usually the Monday, so that's today, Monday the 11th, I think it's the 11th today, of June. So this is starting at 6 PM here in the UK and 10 AM in San Francisco. So this year's event, their slogan is, it's the week we've all been waiting for, 11th to the 15th of June 2012. So this week, the keynote kicks off, and it's been confirmed because of this evidence that the keynote is going to feature iOS 6, the new version of the operating system for the mobile devices, the iPod Touch, the iPhone and the iPad. So I assume a whole range of new features. As usual, they often say 200 plus new features, and hopefully there's going to be some good new features. One being Siri to the iPad. So many people will be happy to see that coming to the iPad. Why they missed it off on the new iPad, on the iPad 2 maybe. Oh no, that couldn't have happened, could it? No. But yeah, I would have thought Siri will be coming to the iOS 6. So yeah, the banners have been seen in Moscow and West, I think it is, where the keynote's going to happen. So the main kind of things which could be announced, or talked about at least, are Mountain Lion, the new version of macOS on that's coming out in summer, July I think probably, but they'll probably announce that in the keynote. And like I said, possible features like Siri coming to the iPad. It's not on the iPad, it's only on the iPhone 4S. Macs, the whole range possibly could be updated, but you know, there's lots of rumours about a new MacBook Pro, maybe no optical drive in it, or an optical-less version. Retina displays for the Macs as well, that's a very big rumours going around, speculation, and lots of part numbers for new Macs has arisen from somewhere, which suggests all of them are going to be updated. You know, the iMac is probably more than a year old, MacBook Pros are, and definitely the Mac Pro that hasn't been updated for over 2 years, so that's definitely you know, due an update. The Facebook Like is there because there's kind of the relationship between Facebook and Apple isn't as good as their relationship with Twitter is, so there's kind of more growing of a connection between Facebook and Apple. Basically, this means that Apple may integrate Facebook more within their software on the iOS software. As in, at the moment, you can tweet things from the software to Twitter, obviously, and so something to do with Facebook may be announced, more of a partnership like they've got with Twitter. And the television at the bottom is because Apple, you know, you'll probably know about this, but they're rumoured to be launching their own branded fully TV set rather than just a TV box. So that'd be if that was announced tonight at the keynote, that'd be a major thing. It'll probably be on the newspaper tomorrow on the front page, like the iPhone was when they announced that. So that's a major product which could be announced, but I don't think that's likely. Maybe they suggest information about it. I don't think that would happen though, because if they announce information or design, they really need to roll it out soon as. it's like that with announcing an iPhone and then not selling it for 6 months because you're giving away all the ideas and things, and other competitors could possibly copy them and change it in a way. So Apple TV is probably not likely, but maybe, just maybe. So the Mac Pro line, yeah, the MacBook Air is unlikely to be changed, but it could be the Retina display just added to that. And MacBook Pro could be changed quite significantly. The iMac updated, and MacBook Pro, that's pretty old now. And this little thing called the iPhone. So the iPhone 4S came out in October 2011, so different from the usual. It was usually a summer announce and release within a few weeks, but then last year it was delayed until October, and it was I think it was a couple of days just before Steve Jobs died, and so people were calling it the iPhone 4 Steve, iPhone 4S. So that was the iPhone 4S. So the next one, people call it the iPhone 5, but it's not the iPhone 5, that's the thing, it's the iPhone 6, because the iPhone 4 and then the iPhone 4S, and the iPhone 4S is technically the 5th version of the iPhone, so anything, the iPhone 6, but I think that they're going to drop the naming system like they did with the iPad and call it the new iPhone, because they've kind of got to this situation which they can't really call it the iPhone 5, and if they were to call it the iPhone 6, it would just kind of confuse everybody. So I think that the new one is going to be called the new iPhone, and I don't just think that's what they're doing, I think that's what is best to do as well. The new iPhone might be announced in this keynote. I'm not sure though, because last year they changed it. Maybe that was just because they were a bit delayed in preparing the launch of the iPhone 4S. Maybe it's coming back to a summer launch. Possibly we'll see the new iPhone, and features include a larger screen. That's the big thing they're talking about, a 4-inch screen. It's not going to be wider, it's going to be a kind of about a quarter of the height higher up, and it's going to have a fully, you'll see here, it's going to have a full kind of aluminium back with 2 separate like cutouts at the top and the bottom, which will be made of glass, I think, and that would be, so it's a very similar design to the iPhone 4S as well. And I think it looks pretty good. This is some like a little video a company's created to show what they think it looked like from the cases that have been found, and it looks pretty decent. So that's that. So there you go, that's pretty much it. Yeah, it is pretty much it. The Worldwide Developers Conference 2012, that is today, Monday the 11th of June, starting at 6 PM here in the UK, and 10 AM Pacific time, that's in California. So it's going to be interesting. I wonder what we'll be getting from Apple at this event, and as usual you can go on various websites to find out straight away what's happening, various rumour and technology websites. I very often go on macrumors.com. There's also Engadget, which is not just Apple, it's other stuff, but they also have a very good live photo stream coming on. It's not a live broadcast, but photos updated pretty much every few seconds of pictures taken from the event. So check those websites out. We'll see what we've got there later on tonight from Apple. So thanks for watching this WWDC, my thoughts and what's possibly going to happen. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.